Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we're going to discuss the importance of Sura Yusuf, our chapter of Joseph. What is the philosophy behind it? What is the purpose of this surah? Quran emphasizes three significant events in this surah. If we watch it entirety, we can get the meaning of this subject. This is about human behavior, economics, and environment, close to current issue. Even though this story refers to the ancient Egypt in Quran, some points are highlighted here. Verse number 7 mention there are signs in Yusuf and his brother story who ask questions. Quran invites us to think and ponder about this story and analyze it for humanity benefits, for humanity's sake. When King saw a dream that 7 lean cows eating 7 fat cows, and there were 7 green grays and 7 dry ones. Next day in the morning, he asked the interpretation of this dream from his court advisor. They could not give him a proper answer. Only Prophet Yusuf was the person who interpreted his dream. While he was in jail, King satisfied from his interpretation of the dream, where he said that there will be 7 good years where there will be a lot of crops, and after that there will be 7 bad years. There won't be any crops. King was pleased from his answer and invited Prophet Yusuf to the court and satisfied further from his answers. And he appointed him on the treasure of Egypt. This way Allah gave him power all over the Egypt. This surah is in much detail. Some points are highlighted here. Yusuf handled it so smartly for 7 good years and 7 bad years which hit Egypt that he managed demand and supply. Demand and supply is the fundamental principle of economics. In this kind of situation, it is very difficult to manage demand and supply, but he proved it. He saved humanity, he saved jobs, he saved people from starving, which may surprise many experts. Second thing, human behavior, reflected on Yusuf and his brother throughout in this story. After 6,000 years pass, human behavior is the same, which surprises us. Human behavior is a great deal of study in economics and other subjects. This looks like current issue. Third thing is environment. When bad years hit Egypt, there was water shortage. Water in Nile River started receding. That made the whole environment change. Temperature rose, plant died, small animals died. This ancient story, environment changes, suggesting it has some solution to current issue. And water is the big issue in any environment. Another very important subject is trade. When Sura Yusuf mentioned first indication of trade when caravan picked up Yusuf from the well and sold him in Egypt for few dirhams. Yusuf and his brother were living in Palestine. The old name of Palestine is Canaan. It appeared dirham was the common currency in that area and used for all trade. Silver was mint to make dirham, so they know the process of minting metals. Gold was used for jewelry. It was coming from Sudan and Ethiopia. At that time, this place was called Nubia. Num means in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, gold. These countries are neighboring countries to Egypt and share water of Nile River. Second indication of trade, when Prophet Yaqub, father of Yusuf, said to his sons, if you take Yusuf with you, I'm afraid wolf would eat him. This showed there were jungles around Palestine, Canaan at that time, because wolves generally lived in jungles. Ancient Egyptians were used wood for different purposes, from construction, furniture, and wooden casket for their dead ones. This proved recently their wooden casket was discovered with mummies. They did not have enough wood for all purposes, so they were importing wood from Palestine, which was brought from surrounding jungles. The other indication, Yusuf's brother used bags to take grains crops from Egypt to Palestine. These bags were made from cotton, which they brought from Palestine. Perhaps Egypt exported cotton to other surrounding areas. All this proved there was flourishing trade among these countries. At present, how much trade exists among these countries? Not much, and this is 21st century. Egypt, Ethiopia, and Sudan, how much is their total population? You may be surprised, it is close to quarter billion, more than the combined population of England, France, and Germany. It is a big market, plus Ethiopia's economy is growing. Egypt could give access to Ethiopia to sell its product to Europe through sea routes, which is Mediterranean Sea. In return, Egypt can get construction projects in these countries. This trade reduced tension among these countries. China and Turkey investing in Africa. Why not neighboring countries? Even their environment have similarities. Maybe they find some cooperation in this area of environment. This can benefit humanity, not only other countries, but especially Palestine, where the poverty level is 80%. Thank you very much for watching this video.